So I know we're a little bit late on this rebuild today, man, but officially we are doing the Evan Mobley Cleveland Cavaliers rebuild today. So with free agency happening and those rebuilds, if I'm being honest with you, I definitely wanted to get out a little bit before some of these prospect rebuilds. We're a little late on this, man, but I'm really excited to do this one today. So I've kind of said my thoughts a little bit before on how I feel about a front court of Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley together. Look, I understand the NBA is technically positionless today. I mean, guys really don't have positions anymore. You kind of throw the five guys that fit the best out there on the floor together. But look, I understand Evan Mobley is a versatile defensive big. He's the man 7 feet tall, and he's honestly not a bad perimeter defender whatsoever. Not the best three-point shooter in the world. The man shot 30% from beyond the arc in college. I don't necessarily love the fit of him next to Jarrett Allen, who 100% cannot shoot the basketball, but I guess they see a way to make it happen in Cleveland, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Mobley will be our power forward. Jarrett Allen will be our starting center. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Those are just my quick thoughts. If you guys want to let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, you're more than welcome to. And yes, after it has been highly requested with these prospect rebuilds, it is going to be a 5-season rebuild. So this one is definitely going to be a little bit longer today, man. So if this is like a 35-minute video, even more maybe, I do apologize about that one. So also real quick, I do want to say thank you to you guys. This is day 67 in a row of an upload streak, and I seriously could not be doing it without you guys. Also, I mentioned this in my video yesterday. I'm actually going away for the weekend. You guys have seen this one on Friday. By the time you're seeing this, I will be gone. So I'm recording this Wednesday night. I'm recording 2 videos Thursday night. So if anything major crazy happens at the NBA over this time, and there will probably not be a video for it at least until Monday. So I do apologize about that, but I'm going away for the weekend. I can't make videos when I'm gone. So before we do get in this one, if you guys are new around here, man, I've been enjoying these rebuilds so far. Been enjoying that 67-day upload streak, man. I would love to have you around here if you do want to subscribe to the channel, man. As always, you guys got any other video ideas, feel free to comment them down below. Let's get into it. So we are going to start in the offseason today. We're going to go offseason season, offseason season, offseason season, offseason season, offseason season. So you'll see 5 offseasons. You'll see 5 regular seasons for a 5-year rebuild. Yes, I'm counting the first offseason as a season. It's just, I mean, it's no different than if I counted the first season as the season number 1. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go through this real quick with you guys. I mean, I know we're already past team player options in real life. I'm going to bring back both of these guys, and then I'm going to trade them. This is not a realistic rebuild whatsoever. So Dean Wade's going to be coming back on this squad as well, my guy. Jarrett Allen's going to get the qualifying. I will update his contract to correct what it is. I don't think it's going to let me offer him a 5-year, $100 million deal in today's video, but I will wait. And just make sure that, you know, nobody goes ahead and signs him or anything. Hartenstein, I believe, did Hartenstein actually re-sign with this team? Did he? I'm actually going to look that up. I do want to see. So I am going to move Mobley to power forward. I'm also probably going to make some trades, but I'll actually probably figure some trades out after I do go ahead and sign Allen back. But I'm just going to let Hartenstein go. It's not a make or break thing for me. So Jarrett Allen is probably, he has an offer from the Knicks. It's 4 years, 93 mil. I'm going to edit it to 5 years, 100 mil. I will do that right now, and then I'll see you guys whatever's next. So this is as close as I could get it to a 5-year, $100 million contract. I hope you're all okay with the extra $140,000 he's making. I don't really think it's going to be that big of a deal. So, this roster right now, I will be going ahead and moving Evan Mobley down to the power forward spot because I'm assuming that's hypothetically what the Cavs are probably going to believe they're going to be doing. Colin Sexton is not going to be traded. I like Colin Sexton a lot, and I'm running the show now. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. We have an absolute freaking log jam here. All of these 3 will be gone. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with Larry Nance Jr. or Kevin Love. I prefer to move Love, but again, he probably doesn't have many suitors. So, I'll get into some moves in just a second. We're first going to go ahead and trade like Dotson and then probably all 3 of these guys here just for first-round picks. If anything that is, you know, remarkable, some sort of non-first-round pick, whatever it may be, I'll show you guys that. But other than that, I'm going to get a first-round pick, and I'll be back. So we're just solidifying our backup point guard spot here with this final deal. Taurean Prince and a second-round pick going to Oklahoma City for Ty Jerome. I will go ahead and show you guys the rest of the trades I did made if you want to pause at any point in time. These were the moves, nothing too big for these 3 bozos right here. So now, taking a look at this roster right now, Ty Jerome will back up Darius Garland for a season. Sexton and Windler are obviously going to be good there. I like Isaac Okoro a lot. I still think he has decent potential. And Chetty Osman will back him up. So I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do with these 3 here. Obviously, it's going to be one of these 2 getting moved, maybe probably for a backup center. I just don't know realistically what I could get for Kevin Love. I think Kevin Love's one of those guys that has borderline negative trade value. I don't think he's 100% negative yet, but that contract makes it damn close, if not absolutely negative. I mean, it's like right on that fine line. So we'll see what sort of offers we get for him. I clicked the button. Now it feels like 20 minutes ago. I don't know why the hell there's not a single offer loading yet. There we go. Moses Brown, who's technically not on the Celtics anymore. I know he's in, I almost said Orlando, in Dallas. Not a bad backup center option. Let's get Juan Bengarin, their second-round pick this year. What? I'm just not going to. It's just stupid. I'm not. I mean, I would love to do that deal, but it just really wouldn't make much sense for me. So we're actually going to take Jakob Poeltl here from the San Antonio Spurs. He's going to go ahead and back up Jared Allen. It just me getting Clint Capella right now. I'm not trying to make this realistic. This is also not a realistic rebuild. If you thought it was and you want to see a realistic rebuild, I'm sorry. But me getting Clint Capella just doesn't make any sense. So this is how the starting five. This is how the rotation is going to look. It's going to be a 10-man rotation here for year number 1 in Cleveland. No really crazy big moves we made this offseason, and yeah, I'll see you guys at the start of year number 1. So year number 1 out of 5 here for us in Cleveland. I'm excited to do this 5-year rebuild. We're going to see a couple free agency classes that we don't typically see, but I'm going to try to keep all these, intros to seasons, rotations, very short and sweet, because I do not want this video to be 40+ minutes. That's not what I'm looking for. So Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, going to be our starting 5 here for year number 1. Bench unit, Larry Nance Jr., Jakob Poeltl, Dylan Windler, Ty Jerome, and Cedi Osman. It is what it is, man. I do not think this team's going to be in the playoffs, but again, we see some crazy things in 2K. I don't think there's any necessarily chance that we're going to compete at all, but maybe we'll slip in as an 8-7 seed, something like that. So without further ado, I will see you guys at the end of year number 1. So just as I predicted, not a playoff team here in year number 1. Nikola Jokic, second career MVP. We finished as a 14 seed, so second worst team here in the Eastern Conference. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year in Detroit. Obi Toppin, 6th Man of the Year. Jonathan Isaac. Oh, I actually want to see. This might be a record in a video because this is a 5-season rebuild. He might win 5 straight Defensive Player of the Years. Obi Toppin also won Most Improved. Stan Van Gundy. Dude, I said it yesterday. Every single time. Year number 1, I guarantee the Pelicans win a championship this year. I guarantee it. We'll take a look at some numbers real quick. Led in scoring by Colin Sexton, the young bull, followed by Evan Mobley at 16.5 points, 8.5 boards, 3.5 assists. Not bad. Darius Garland, Jared Allen, Isaac Okoro. Not a bad team. Decent young core here, I would say. Will that young core win us a championship? Only time will tell. Let's see the Pelicans win a championship. I'm calling it right now, man. They have swept and swept. Wow. Man, you should have given me... Let the Pelicans win next time, man. And Ben Simmons. I didn't even see the man average 25 points a game. Oh, I love this game, man. I love this game sometimes. Okay, so we'll get into the second offseason, I guess, technically now. Real quick, just reject all these. We're also going to see, I didn't even realize, I guess technically, I will try to find good 2024, 2025 draft classes, but I have not really used those yet, so it's going to be a shot in the dark on whether they work or not. But we'll get into the draft lottery right now. We actually have a pick from Houston. I don't know how that's possible. We also have our pick projected at number 6. We end up with picks number 7, and we don't have that Houston pick. So I don't know why we were scheduled to have that, whatever. JB Bickers, is he the Cavs coach right now? Let me look that. I'm sorry, I don't know that off the top of my head. He actually is Cleveland's head coach. I did not know that. I'm not going to lie to you. Good for you, man. We're not exactly a ginormous market, but we do have a big spending budget here. So I don't need a head coach with a D+ offensive rating. That is not what I'm looking for today. So we're probably going to clear house here. J.J. Outlaw actually has some good ratings, so we're going to go ahead and fire whoever that was. Cale Stewart, goodbye. And Matthew Stauffer, goodbye, you fucking bozo. I actually think he runs this game low-key. So we'll sign a new assistant coach in Lionel Hollins. We actually have a very big budget here. I will sign, let's see, Frank Vogel actually has some good ratings for God knows what reason. LeBron's the head coach of that team. I don't really know why he has those ratings, but yeah, we'll do that. We'll sign Alex Davis as well. Pretty much an entire new coaching staff here in Cleveland for us. So heading up to the NBA draft right now. 7th overall pick. We also have 21 from Miami, and we do have 5 second-round picks. Holy fuck. Okay. What I want to do right now is, scout this a little bit. I will say I don't think I've ever drafted Amoni Bates, and he does turn into an absolute demigod in this game. I'm pretty sure he's like an 89 overall by the end of year number 2. You guys want to see a 5-season rebuild? I'm going to go ahead and get a young stud. So I'm going to try to get him. I'm going to try to trade for the first overall pick. I'll see you guys with that move. So it is the Toronto Raptors that do own the first overall pick. I do want to give up my 2 first-round picks this year in Cedi Osman. Ultimately, Okoro is going to slide to the bench small forward spot, and then we're going to obviously include him in the deal here because we just don't need 3 small forwards. So they do not want to... Oh, I still have trade override on. I'm sorry. I'll turn it off after this. It's because when I was trading picks before. I promise you I didn't use trade override. I wouldn't do that. It's dumb. So will they take this deal? I'll actually throw you a Warriors first round pick in 2023. They still don't do that. And how about if I include one more second? They agree to that. Okay, I'm going to turn trade override off, and I'll see you guys with whatever's next. So we are officially here in the draft. We are going to make Amoni Bates the first overall pick. I'm like 95% positive he's like an 82 overall. So welcome to Cleveland, Amoni. You are probably going to be our only pick. I don't need second round picks here today. Okay, we'll just do this. And then seriously? Are we seriously, like, are we going to have to do this one by one? Okay. Okay, we'll take the 29th overall. Was that the 29th overall pick in the first round? Oh, it was. Okay, I'll actually draft somebody there. I'm surprised they actually offered me up that. I mean, again, it's not like a high pick, or it's not really that valuable pick. Adam Miller I actually got yesterday. I got Walker Kessler the day before. Michael Foster could maybe be a replacement at some point in time for Larry Nance Jr. as our backup power forward. Cool. Moni Bates, 81 overall. Michael Foster is going to be a 71 overall. Beautiful. Isaac Okoro, Darius Garland, Dylan Windler, Ty Jerome, all going to be coming back. Qualifying. Sexton is definitely somebody I want to get back. I'm also going to, I'm just going to go ahead and pay him right now. So I'm not going to give him the qualifying offer glitch just because I do think this is one of those rebuilds that I'm probably going to have to spread my money out a little bit, and I don't want to be dancing with a bunch of other free agents next offseason either. So we do have a $10 million. Oh, wow. We have a lot of trade exceptions here. So maybe could use those at some point in time. We'll not renounce the rights on those, but I definitely do want to get Sexton back on a maximum contract, 5-year deal. Should go ahead and probably, actually, I can probably do it for cheaper. Like, can you do that? Nope, he wants to go to the Celtics on a 3-year deal. Okay, well, I just fucking screwed myself, but it's just a year at the end of the day, so we can live with that. So, taking a look at this roster right now, we do have 10 guys that I'm more than willing to play. Again, this is a marathon, not a sprint today with a 5-year rebuild, so I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2. Year number 2 out of 5 for us here in Cleveland, and this is how the starting 5 is going to look. Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Moni Bates, our number 1 overall pick, who is an 82 overall now for us, man. I'm telling you, this guy might be a top 3 player in the league by the time this video is over, just on how he progresses here. Look, I know he's also going to be very good in the league. He just reclassified today, so he is officially now, I think, making a decision between some colleges or the G League, because officially he's whatever now. But he's reclassified, so I think he's still in the 2023 draft class, technically, because there's some rule that he's not old enough. I think it's something like that. Somebody who knows better, somebody who's smarter with that kind of stuff with me, let me know in the comment section what draft class he's actually going to be in now that he's reclassified. But whatever the situation might be, I think he's going to be tremendous. I think he just needs to put on some muscle mass, and ultimately I think he's going to be unbelievable in this league. Followed by Evan Mobley, our former 3rd overall pick, and Jarrett Allen, our $100 million man. Our bench unit, Okoro slides down there. It's nothing against Okoro, man. I just got to win a championship today. And if I kept this same starting 5 the entire video, I don't know if I would be able to. So he'll move to the bench unit, followed by Jakob Poeltl, Dylan Windler, Larry Nance Jr., and Ty Jerome. So it's a very deep team, I will say. Is this starting 5 good enough to kind of carry us to the playoffs? Only time will tell. I will see you guys at the end of year number 2. So it appears that Moni Bates' arrival in Cleveland is the biggest thing since LeBron James, because we go from a 14 seed in the East to a 1 seed in the East. And no, I'm not giving him all the credit. I mean, player progression definitely is helping us. But yeah, the dude's a stud. Trae Young, MVP, Paolo Banchero, Rookie of the Year, Jalen Smith, 6-man, Jonathan Isaac, yeah, he's probably going to win 5 today. Cade also wins Most Improved, Steven Salas, Coach of the Year, 56 and 26. Was he the Lakers' new head coach, I'm assuming, because we just stole Frank Vogel from them? Whatever. We go 54 and 28. Take a look at some player stats in the year. Sexton, Garland, Moni Bates, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Okoro. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 double-digit scores, man. I will take that. Chicago here. Kobe White, Bruce Brown, Pat Williams, Markkanen, and Chet Holmgren they drafted last year. Interesting. Then moved on from Vucevic. We lose in the first round. Okay. I guess it's just experience we're lacking. The Denver Nuggets do go on to win the finals. Nikola Jokic finals MVP, first championship for him. So year number 2 in the books. We're into year number 3's offseason. And honestly, I'm kind of liking this 5-year rebuild vibe, man. I really am. We're going to get a new free agency class that we've never seen before next offseason. I don't know if necessarily I'm going to have much money to spend by that point. But again, we will see. Houston, Atlanta, Charlotte, your top 3. The Atlanta picks via Portland. Probably not going to change much in the coaching department. Who was our second assistant coach? Was it Melvin Hunt? If it was, I'm just going to re-sign him. If not, he has good ratings, so I'll sign him. Whatever it was, I forget. So up to the NBA draft. Do we have any picks in this year's draft? We have 28. I actually will draft somebody there. God damn it. I hate that it's so... Why is it so hard to trade second round, like 3 second-round picks at a time in this game? I don't get it, man. I'm going to go ahead and use that pick just because this is a 5-year rebuild. If this was a 3-year rebuild, I wouldn't be drafting anybody here. And again, if you don't think I know the 2022 draft class at all, I absolutely do not know this draft class at all. Charles Bediako from Canada. Sure. Welcome to Cleveland. Could be a fill-in at the backup center spot. So he's actually 74 overall for me. Not too bad. Mobley and Isaac Okoro. Obviously, both coming back here. Qualifying offer, Garland, Dylan Windler, Ty Jerome will all get them. Katie Bates, Diop, and Javonte Green, unfortunately, not going to receive those from me. So I do want to pay these guys here. I think Larry Nance Jr. definitely could be a guy that I pay as well. I mean, I don't have... Oh, I actually do have Michael Foster, who I drafted last season. I'm actually going to give Michael Foster a shot. So we're going to move on from Larry Nance Jr. We're actually going to have a young backup backcourt, I guess, if you will. Actually, I mean, have a young... front court, I meant. We're going to have a young backup front court. We actually have a young starting front court as well. But yeah, rolling with the youth there. youth movement time in Cleveland officially. So I'm actually going to pay Garland. I'll pay Windler, and I'm actually going to pay Jerome. I'll just wait on this just because it does make sense. Why would I renounce the rights on Darius Garland? Please explain the logic of that to me, 2K. Like, seriously, I just don't get it. So Larry Nance is going. As long as you don't do it on Windler, Garland, or Jerome here, I think we should be good. Final day here, we are fine. Yes, I'm letting Jaka Pirtle go. And now I'm going to pay Garland probably a decent amount of money here if he wants to accept that. Dylan Windler, I'll give around 10.5 mil to. Ty Jerome on 7.5. Beautiful. Windler's the only one who accepts it. Garland now accepts his, and Ty Jerome is the final one to accept it. So, good spot. Going to be a 10-man rotation again for year number 3, but I think this team is definitely trending in the right direction. I mean, we were 1 seed here last year that did lose in the first round, so that's obviously not ideal, but I think a little bit more time, a little bit more development will definitely hopefully get us closer to the ultimate goal of a championship. I will see you guys at the start of year number 3. Year number 3 here for us in Cleveland. It's weird that I'm not saying third and final season today, but here's how it's going to look. Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Amoni Bates, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. I don't know why, but when I got Amoni Bates today, I guess he's not an 89. Like, if you guys have been watching me for a while and you see Amoni Bates in some of these videos, by the end of his first season, he's legitimately an 88 overall. I don't know why that's different when I have him. I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually like it this way better. But I guess there's just something different about the way guys progress on your teams versus the CPU teams. Is what it is. Isaac Okoro going to be our 6th man. Funny enough, 2K actually wants him to start over Amoni Bates. I know it looks like Amoni Bates is going to be, he's 100% going to start, but it looks like 2K wants him to. But if I reset this rotation, Isaac Okoro actually does start. I'm not going to show you, but Amoni Bates is still starting. Okoro will be our 6th man. Followed by Dylan Windler, Ty Jerome, Charles Bediako, and Michael Foster, our 2 former draft picks, our young bucks in our front court, if you will. We are also using a new draft class that I legitimately don't think I've ever used, so we will go ahead and look at it, the 2024 draft class. Oh, shit. Is LeBron Jr., is Bronny really in the 2024 draft? I might just be freaking dense at that point, but I might. Hang on with me for a second. We're not getting ahead of ourselves yet. I love Colin Sexton, but I might, keyword might, have to make a play because the storyline is just a little bit too cool here. We're going to dwell on this right now. I will see you guys at the end of year number 3. So maybe a little bit more realistic here in year number 3. Look, don't get me wrong. I do think this team's very good, but I think, 1 seed last season was a little bit of a fluke. I think a 3 seed, definitely a little bit more realistic. We're at number 6 in the power rankings. Ja Morant, first career MVP. Quentin Grimes, Rookie of the Year in Indiana. Jalen Smith, 6th man. Jonathan Isaac, his 28th straight Defensive Player of the Year. Brandon Boston, most improved. I think he's going to be one of the steals of the draft as well. Mike Malone, Coach of the Year, 54 and 28 for your former NBA champion Denver Nuggets. So taking a look at some numbers real quick. Colin Sexton, again, I don't want to trade Colin Sexton for the first overall pick. But the storyline for me getting LeBron James Jr., Bronny, is just way too good that I might have to do it. I'm not saying I'm going to, but it might be tough for me to pass up on that one, man. You take a look at the rest of the stats right there. Allen Edison assists, boards, and Garland was assists. So we got the Celtics here, who are just sucking balls right now. They brought back Terry Rozier. Interesting. And added Miles Turner. That rumor finally ended. Okay, we do go on to win in 6. Now we got Atlanta here, former Eastern Conference Finals team. They paid John Collins. Finally, he accepted that. I thought he was absolutely, I don't know what he was smoking not to sign that $5 million or 5-year, $125 million contract as soon as he was offered it. I don't know why he wouldn't accept that. I think it's a very fair price, but that's just me. Oklahoma City. Also, thank God the Shea disrespect ended, that they signed him. All you bozos out there that's saying, oh, they're going to trade Shea. He doesn't match their timeline. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, seriously. In what way does Shea Gilgeous-Alexander not match the timeline of the Oklahoma City Thunder? Explain that to me. Just because you're in a rebuild, Sam Presti's a genius. Seemingly gets a first-round pick for every bozo to ever play in the NBA. Every bad contract, except for Kemba. Why would they not pay Shea? Like, you know what I'm saying? So glad that disrespect ended, man. Good job, Sam Presti. I love Shea, by the way, but if you couldn't tell, I'm sorry for the rant, but I just thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, we're in our 4th offseason right now, man. Not something I have said in a long time. Draft lottery time, we were seeing who currently is projected. Oh my God, the Thunder just won the championship, and if they really have the first overall pick, I'm going to lose it. The Raptors are going to get Bronny? I don't think so. No. I don't want to trade Colin Sexton at all. I don't want to trade Colin Sexton at all. Would I be more willing to trade Darius Garland? Probably. Look, I know Colin Sexton's probably more of an undersized 2 guard. I think he's definitely more of a scoring guard first than a point guard. And I know he was technically drafted as a point guard, I believe. So 4.5 assists for 7 assists. I might try to move Garland. Not that I have a problem with them. I'm also just paying them both big bucks at this point in time. And I think the storyline, I'm sure a lot of you saw it coming, is just too cool for me to not draft Bronny. I'm also going to put it out there that I've never drafted him or seen him be drafted before, so he very well could be an absolute demigod in this game. Might ruin the video, but again, we will figure that out when we do. I will see you guys with some sort of trade, and Bronny will be here. So it is absolutely beautiful that the Toronto Raptors do have some cap space. I'm going to offer them Darius Garland for pick number 1. You can have every other pick I have in this draft. I don't really care if they accept it with not even all of these picks. Okay, seriously. I'll give you my first round pick next year. Wow. Bronny's here. Oh, the storyline is just too good. Its storyline is just too good. I would include that in the title, but I'm just not going to. LeBron James Jr. is officially a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers. That is such a fun thing. I'm so proud of myself for doing that. What is his overall? He's an 83. He's going to be a demigod. I can just see it right now. So we have, wow. We also have Amoni Bates, who we had a first overall pick as well. We're doing something good here in Cleveland. We are doing something good. Isaac Okoro will get his, oh, excuse me, I almost said no. We'll get his qualifying offer here. This is a free agency class I've never seen. Oh, Anthony Davis is a free agent. Wow, this free agency class is sick. This is sick. Okay. Might have a couple tricks up my sleeve. I have $11 million, so hang with me for a second. But in a hypothetical world, if I really wanted to, I'm pretty sure I can move Ty Jerome, Dylan Windler, and Jared Allen, sign Anthony Davis, move Evan Mobley back to center, and have Anthony Davis on this team. And in this hypothetical world, I mean, I'm going to do that right now. So Indiana is giving me a first-round pick in Dylan Brooks for Jared Allen. If my plan ends up failing, I am going to be absolutely screwed, basically either in the power forward or center department. I also don't need Dylan Brooks. We also start progressing so many years into 2K. It gets to the point where everybody's getting paid so much money, and the cap also doesn't go up. So it really does kind of screw ourselves at some point in time. But so we definitely don't have money right now, do we? Nope, we're down to 31 mil. So I actually think I only have to trade one of these guys right here. Probably going to have to be Windler. Actually, you know what? I'm probably just going to do both just to play it safe. I can replace them. It's fine. It's just my bench unit at the end of the day. This team is going to be so much fun. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this 5-year rebuild so far because I know I am. So just give me a first-round pick. Thank you on Isaiah Jackson from Indiana. I don't need him either. Again, I'm clearing house, man, because this is going to probably be our one ginormous free agency signing of this video. And I do want to make it count. I want Anthony Davis, man. Will he sign here? I don't know, but I've never really been able to sign Anthony Davis before, so I'm definitely going to do it when I have the opportunity here. So, first-round picks from the Kings. Beautiful. We officially have money to sign Anthony Davis. LaMelo's also here. He's just restricted. I mean, Kawhi is here, but he's always in free agency. I've been able to trade for Devin Booker and Jaylen Brown. That's why I'm so hyped to maybe go ahead and get Anthony Davis. So, that is the most it lets me offer him, a player option and a no-trade clause. In moment of truth, do we have any other free agents? Oh, Okoro, but I'm probably going to have to renounce the rights on him. Does Anthony Davis want to come to Cleveland? I'm feeling good about this one. Yes, let's go, baby. Anthony Davis is here. So we do have to let go of Isaac Okoro, which is not something that I necessarily wanted to do. I mean, he has a $17 million hold, and we have $6 million. So I basically have to clear up 11 mil, and there's pretty much no way for me to clear up 11 mil without trading one of these guys. So it sucks, man, but for Anthony Davis, I'm doing it any day of the week, and Anthony Davis is officially the newest star in town. So at this point in time, I'm going to be sliding Evan Mobley back down. Wow, he goes down to an 83? Really? I don't know, man. It is what it is, but I'm leaving him there. I'm moving Sexton back to point guard. He goes down to an 88. That's fine. So, yeah, not much of a bench at this point in time. Our boy Michael Foster is going to get me a backup at one of those 3 positions. So, we've kind of changed this roster around a little bit. I mean, I know I said I was probably not going to make a ton of moves, and I ended up making a couple pretty larger moves, if you will. But I'm very comfortable with the moves we did make. Seriously. All right. Well, I'm just going to take a first because I don't need him. We're going to do a 9-man rotation here. Kendrick Nunn, if you'd like to come here, I'd actually like to have you on this team. Welcome, Kendrick Nunn. Oh, I can get... What? Is that because he's willing to take cheaper money to play here? Wow, Bogdanovich comes here. I can get Torrey Craig, who's like the highest overall here. All right, I'll sign Torrey Craig in the minimum. He's probably going to regress, but it's fine. What a squad we have here in year number 4 we're going into, man. I'm super excited about this one. I will see you guys at the start of year number 4. So, year number 4, this is definitely the most changes we've made to this team since the start of this video. And it doesn't even really feel like I'm doing an Evan Mobley rebuild at this point, but hey, I want to win a championship, man. And I think the moves that we made to this team are definitely going to help that out. So, year number 4. That sounds so weird to me to say. We also have a 2025 draft class. What? Oh, I have a minute left to give. Okay, just going to go to Bronny. Here's how it's going to look, and I'll show you guys the 2025 draft class. It says it has 8 real prospects. I do not know a single one of them probably, but Colin Sexton, LeBron James Jr. is wearing number 37. 37, really? I mean, I'm not going to give him 23, obviously, but, like, really? Amoni Bates, Anthony Davis, and Evan Mobley going to be our starting 5 bench unit. I'm surprised we got Bogdan Bogdanovic and Kendrick Nunn, Charles Bediako, and Torrey Craig, who's down to a 73. I will go over the 2025 draft class. Victorious Miller, Tariq Watson, James Brown. I'm sorry, these guys are like, what, like 15 right now? I don't know. I think this team's championship material. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 4. So before we get into these awards and everything, we were a 1 seed. That is cool. That was most likely going to happen. My dumbass didn't even realize how cool of a storyline it is. Not only that we drafted Bronny and got Bronny here in Cleveland, but Anthony Davis went from playing with Bronny's father, LeBron, to playing with Bronny. I don't know how I kind of just seemingly passed over that one. I'm sure 1 or 2 of you guys have commented it by now saying, hey, numbnuts, here's what you missed. But very cool storyline. Ja Morant, 2nd career MVP of this video. Trey Mann, Rookie of the Year. You couldn't have given it to Bronny. Really? What? This game sometimes, man. Jonathan Isaac is, oh my God. You know what? No, I'm not feeling that right now. I'm not feeling that right now. Who do I want to give? Seems more appropriate, I'd say. Cole Anthony, most improved. Mark D's nuts is your coach of the year. 59 and 23. He's probably in Houston. 57 and 29, or 29. 57 and 25 for us on the year. Not bad. And 17 points. So I have to make him the #1 scoring option or something. Again, I don't really care. Sexton, Mobley, Bates, Anthony Davis, LeBron James Jr., Bogdan Bogdanovic, Nunn. I mean, just a thing of beauty, this squad we got right here. Rebounds was Mobley, and assists was Amoni Bates. So, we got Cleveland, or more Cleveland, dum-dum. We got Philadelphia here, Brickleberry, Simmons, Jaden Springer, Jeremy Lamb, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. Got Sekou Ndoye off the bench. There's just no way that team's beating us, like not even a shot. We win in 5, moving on to Detroit. Cade Cunningham, Killian Hayes, the glitch that they always sign. Kawhi Leonard is back. And yeah, that's the rest of their starting 5. Not bad. I'd say we're just a lot better. We sweep them, moving on to Chicago. Kobe White, they have White Boy Can't Jump. Kevin Huerter here. Kwame Evans Jr., Xavier Tillman, and Chet Holmgren. All right. What is this, the fucking 95 Bulls? What the hell is going on right now? Are you serious? I'd like to see some numbers from the series against the Chicago Bulls, if I do say so myself. Who sucked? Conference Finals. And hey, what are we doing here? I mean, what are we doing? 15 points? You're 32, not 72. Can we wake up a little bit, please? You shouldn't be scoring 1 point more, almost 2 points more than Bogdan Bogdanovic. We're just not doing this right now. You're not getting outscored by 4 guys whose average age is like 23. I can't live with that. I can't win 1 championship today, even though I'm most likely going to. Kennedy Chandler out here winning finals MVPs. Not sure what the hell's going on right now. Okay, slight little small problem in the plan, but I think we're good. This is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. Imagine just like making a quick trade swap in the middle of the NBA Finals. All right, we're going to go ahead and draft lottery time. We actually have a pick from Sacramento. There's no way we actually have that pick. Yeah, it ends up at number 3. Okay, cool. I'm keeping Frank Vogel. He's not the problem. Anthony Davis played like balls in the fucking Eastern Conference Finals. So I guess the Bulls are our #1 opponent right now. Bronny's going down. Is he pissed off or something? Okay, it's not often that you have guys saying I have lots of time to think about it, but I'm leaning towards entering free agency when my contract's up. You're 20, dude. Like let's calm down a little bit. Okay, if I were to trade these picks, is there any players I can get that would help me improve my bench? 2K, I said players that would help me improve my bench. Okay, I'm just not going to be drafting anybody today, so I'll probably go ahead and just trade them for some future first-round picks. That's fine. Ultimately, I'm not drafting anybody here in the final seasons. I don't really think that's 100% something that's... No. I don't want to pick this year. I don't think that's something that's necessary today, so we'll head up to team player options, Sexton does decline, so we kind of might get screwed by that. Hopefully we don't. Mobley's also a free agent. I can give him the qualifying. Because remember, I believe in year number 1 that Sexton actually ended up assigning or accepting an offer somewhere else. So I'm going to pay him, and I'm going to do the glitch here with Evan Mobley because he's not going anywhere in the final season. This is his rebuild at the end of the day. So they are both back. That's beautiful. We don't really have any other free agents. I would maybe like to sign some sort of other or trade for some sort of other free. Oh, so I didn't even see that draft class. Wow, it was Giannis, Tatum. Oh my God, Giannis and Tatum switched spots. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, I didn't really give you guys a good look at the free agency class. That's kind of crazy though. Okay, so I don't mind Sexton. I mean, I wouldn't say he's necessarily a pure point guard. I mean, size-wise, he kind of fits that timeline, but I don't know why Bronny's all pissed off. I don't know what's up his ass right now, but it looks like we do need to figure out a new backup small forward. So, like, Kelly Oubre, one of the best-looking guys in the league, I think is a tremendous fit. So, I don't think there was a problem with this team. I mean, we were a 1 seed. We just got absolutely, like, straight up kicked in the fucking balls by the Chicago Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'm going to roll with it, man. I do not mind a couple of veterans off the bench at all. We got 3 here in Nunn, Bogdanovich, and Oubre. So I love this team, man. I don't see a reason to change anything around. I will see you guys at the start of the 5th in final season. 5th year here in Cleveland. We have not even made it to the finals yet, man. With this team, I feel like only winning 1 finals is like an underachievement almost. But that being said, we haven't even won a finals yet. So I guess, I mean, we kind of still got to hope we do. But final year, man. Colin Sexton, Bronny James Jr., who is up to an 88 overall. Also, really, I mean, it kind of looks like him, maybe. I also just don't really feel like that really looks like him, but I don't make these draft classes. Amoni Bates, Anthony Davis, and Evan Mobley, our bench unit. Kelly Oubre Jr., tremendous addition, going to be our 6th man. Bogdanovich, Kendrick Nunn, and Charles Bediako. We were a 1 seed, man, last year. I need to be a 1 seed again, and I need to win a championship. Here we go. I'll see you guys at the end of the 5th and final year. Brandon Miller winning an MVP here award at the end of the 5th and final season. I believe he's the same draft class as Amoni Bates, or he is in the game anyways. Again, me and draft classes do not do well. I only started like glancing over draft classes like as soon as the college basketball season starts for that year's draft, and then I seriously pick it up when like March Madness comes. So I apologize. I'm not good with drafts whatsoever. But he does win MVP. Jalen Warley, rookie. He's probably like I'm sure some of you are gonna be like, oh my God, the dude's a stud. Oh, he's in the 2023 class. I don't know. He's been in the G League maybe. Alexei Pashevsky. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. 6th man of the year. Jonathan Isaac. Nope. We are finding somebody else here. Who did I do last year? I forget who I did last year. I forget who I made. Oh, it was Tyler Hero. I want to do somebody else. Let's see. Beautiful. Trae Young, Defensive Player of the Year. Javante Taylor, Most Improved, and Mike D'Antoni, 62 and 20. We go 16-22. I need a championship this year badly, man. I'm happy I didn't trade Sexton. He's been very solid for us. I don't know why Anthony Davis' scoring is so down. Like, in my opinion, he should be the 2nd option on this team. I think he should be ahead of Bates and, these 3 guys right here. I understand Sexton scoring more than him, but hey, man, if it works in the regular season, I just need it to work here in the playoffs, man. This is the starting 5 here for Indiana, who have definitely, rebuilt the hell out of their team. We lose the first game and then win 4 straight. It's a gentleman's sweep. And the team that beat us last year, they're moving Chet Holmgren to this power forward spot. They have 3 big white men. I don't know how this can possibly go wrong for us. Thank you. We win in section. Oh, my God. The Celtics signed Giannis. I forgot. Oh, son of a bitch. This team just looks so weird. Like, just seeing the Celtics like this from what they look like right now. I don't know, man. Interesting. I need to beat them. We sweep them, and oh, boy. Wait, please tell me LeBron's not still here. Okay. That would have been, like, legitimately probably one of the most perfect and funny storylines I've ever seen. Also, the fact that Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown, diehard Celtics fan right here, are in Lakers uniforms makes me legitimately want to throw up. But, yeah, I just need you guys to suck right now. I need Marcus Smart doing what he does best and just hucking up shots that never go in. Oh, my God, we win in 7, and Anthony Davis, thank God. Oh, my God, thank the heavens you played well in the finals and does win finals MVP. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. We get it done here today, and I'm so sorry. I feel like I keep blowing over the fact that this is an Evan Mobley prospect rebuild. So, I'm seriously, recording has been taking forever. I cannot even imagine how long this video is. I'm sure, again, you guys wanted 5-year rebuilds, you got one. So, if you guys did like this one, you could please let me know by leaving a like down below. If you guys want to see more of them, please let me know in the comment section. Let's see if we can hit 150 likes in this video. If we can hit 150 likes, I'd be happy to continue doing these 5-season rebuilds. So, I'm not going to do this outro for very long because this is going to be a long enough video. So I'm probably just going to go in order. Next, I'm assuming I'm probably going to do Scottie Barnes Raptors ones, and I'll do a Jalen Suggs Magic one, yada, yada, yada down the line. So that pretty much wraps this one up. We got one championship today. I was hoping we'd get more than one man, but ultimately I had fun with this one. I think we made an absolute god squad. It was cool to see some of the free agency classes that we really never seen before. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if something as crazy has happened in the NBA that I have not seen, I do apologize. By the time you're seeing this, I will be out of state. I live in Massachusetts. I will be well out of state. So I do apologize for that. But again, if something crazy happens, you will see it on Monday. So that wraps up this one. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.